Hi, I'm Matt Hirsch.
I'm Amy.
Who are you?
Connor.
You're Connor. Okay. Yeah, so we're here today to kind of give a little brief overview of type 1 diabetes, because our Connor boy here, February 27, 2013, was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
So type 1 diabetes is an autoimmune disorder, which means that his body basically started attacking cells in his pancreas, and so his pancreas doesn't function anymore. It doesn't produce any insulin to process the food that he eats. So for the rest of Connor's life, or until there's a cure, then he needs to have injections, or at least his pump delivering insulin to him to help him process that food that he eats.
About a week before Connor's 18-month standard checkup, he was unusually thirsty, drinking 16 to 20 sippy cups every day.
He would wet through his diapers constantly.
And
we didn't know it, but he had lost quite a bit of weight.
Right.
We couldn't see it because
we were with him every day.
Yeah.
But he also, his mood was crazy, erratic. So we knew something was wrong, but we were so close to that checkup, we just decided to wait. I wish we hadn't, but we did. So as soon as we brought him in for the checkup and described it, our doctor said it's a very strong chance that he has type 1 diabetes. They tested his blood. Their meter couldn't read his blood glucose level.
It was too high to read because the meter only goes up to 400.
Right.
So.
Right. And type 1 diabetes can be very scary. If he goes too low, he can go into a coma. He could pass away from that. Even same thing, going too high. So it's something that's super important to manage and learn about and take care of. And we're hoping for a cure in his lifetime, not just for him, but everybody that goes through this. So this is the pump that Connor wears. There's different kinds of pumps, but this is the one we chose. And this is basically Connor's pancreas, is what we'll
He's bionic.
say. So there's this comes out. There's a little reservoir right here that comes out, and the reservoir contains insulin that we put in, and this tube goes down to an infusion set. And right now we have it on his leg, like right here.
And it's just a little plastic
Just like that.
tube that goes under his skin that delivers the insulin subcutaneously right under his skin.
Right.
We have to change it out every 3 days. So he gets a poke every 3 days instead of
4 or 5
every
times
time he
a day.
eats.
Right.
So that's one advantage of having the pump, right? We love that.
Right. And another advantage is we don't have to do the math, except, for the initial setup, every time we have to change his carb to insulin ratio. Hey, shh.
But then we're also lucky because he has a sensor that is called a continuous glucose monitor that is on his arm, his other arm. So this is his sensor, and it can tell us what way his blood sugar is trending. So if he's rising really fast, then we know to give him a little bit of extra insulin. If he's dropping really fast, which is what we usually use it for the most,
Right.
Then we know that he needs a little bit of sugar, it's time to eat, or just how to treat him. So
Yeah.
there's a lot of advances in technology that have helped us manage
Right.
diabetes better than what it was, even 20 years ago.
But that's what fundraisers like this go toward, research into devices like that. And I can't, just changing from the multiple shots per day, the multiple injections per day, to that was a huge opportunity for us, and we're so thankful for it. And any advances that we can make, it would go to making everybody's lives better that are affected by type 1 diabetes.
JDRF is the Juvenile Diabetes Research Foundation, and they focus solely on type 1 diabetes, which is why we are so active in the JDRF community. But we participate in the walk that happens up in Sacramento, which is why we're doing this fundraiser.
Right.
And so we hope that JDRF, along with all of the parents and families that are affected by type 1 diabetes, are able to find a cure sometime very, very soon.